Hi, and welcome to your Biology 108 Drugs in the Body Summer 2024 class. I just wanted to give a little run of the layout of the course to help you get off to a good start. So first of all, whenever you log in, you'll come to the course home, which is here. If you scroll down a little bit, there are a couple support, some resources, but also announcements. I'll try to post at least once a week, if not a couple of times, just to let you know what's coming up for the week and to help you stay on track. So whenever you log in, of course, start here is a good place to begin. There's a welcome from me, of course, our video here. The syllabus, there are a couple links to it within the course. You will need Respondus Lockdown Browser to take all of your tests. So you'll need to download that if you haven't already. And anytime we take a quiz or a test, you'll need to use that browser instead of like Google Chrome or Safari or something like that. You'll open up eCampus within that lockdown browser. It also has a way to record it, so you'll need a webcam for your test as well. And then just to get started, a couple little, first of all, an introduction discussion to let everybody know, learn a little bit about each other. So that needs to be posted, as well as a syllabus quiz, just to make sure you've kind of looked over that and have a good idea. So everything is due on Fridays of each week. And then any discussions, you have to do 2 follow-ups to other classmates. Those are always due then on Monday by the end of the day. The only exception to that will be the last discussion because the class ends on a Friday. So the initial discussion will be due on Thursday, your follow-ups by that Friday at the end of the semester. All right, so then just to kind of look over, again, another link to the syllabus, but then if you click on week 1, within that, you have a little discussion or introduction, and then all the information is kind of laid in by chapters. So if we click on chapter 1, you'll see a study guide there. There's a PowerPoint that you can download. There's also a recorded lecture for each chapter, and then each chapter also has an assignment that goes along with it, and it ranges between a couple questions up to like 6 or so. I expect those to take, at the most an hour, just to kind of give you an idea as far as scheduling your time and your time management. So for each week, we cover anywhere around 3 chapters each week. Sometimes you'll have a quiz. So here's a short quiz just on some of the information to give you a little feedback before the test. Again, those assignments give you feedback as well. And then each week, you'll also have 1 or 2 discussions. Again, you have your introduction and then this discussion 2 that goes along with the content, just to get you interacting with the class, thinking about some of the information that we're learning about. It may be watching a video like this example, or just kind of thinking about an issue related to a concept we're talking about and posting. So again, all discussions are due on Friday, and then you have to reply to at least 2 others by that following Monday. And then again, each week is kind of the same. So our first test will actually be during week 2. It's only a 6-week class, so we do move pretty quickly. So again, we have a test. So since there's a test on week 2, there are only 2 chapters that'll be covered. So usually if there's not a test, we have 3 chapters. If there is a test, we cover 2. Sometimes we might have a busier week with 3 and a test. But for the most part, you have an assignment for every chapter, and then 1 or 2 discussions each week. Also, there are a couple additional assignments just to kind of make you aware of. There's a debate paper and a drug paper and presentation. So the debate papers talking about the pros and cons to decriminalizing all drugs, and again, the pros and the cons. So this is starting to happen in some different states in the United States. So just kind of looking at it and getting you thinking about that. And then there's a turnitin.com just to check for plagiarism and all that good stuff. If you have any issues, you can't find a link or you don't know where to submit something, please just let me know and I'll help you try to find it. Sometimes things look okay on my end, but whenever you see them, not so much. So just, have good communication with me. I try to respond to emails really quickly, definitely within 24 hours. But again, just reach out with any types of questions. And then the other one, just to kind of draw your attention to, the drug paper, so there's not a final in the class. Instead, you will pick a drug. You need to pick that by July 21st. It needs to be something we haven't or are not going to cover in the class. Like we talk about cocaine, we talk about marijuana, we talk about some different over-the-counter drugs. The drug that you pick doesn't have to be like an addictive drug. It can be, something maybe that you use. It can be an over-the-counter drug that we don't talk about in the class. So again, it doesn't have to be an addictive drug. And for all of these assignments, there are rubrics. So hopefully you understand exactly what I'm expecting, and you'll see how the grading is distributed so that you can maximize those grades. So again, just get used to the class. Again, download the syllabus. That will definitely be your friend to help you keep on track. Everything is open. You can work ahead if you want to. You just have to kind of remember with your discussions to come back and kind of check in and make sure you're replying to those as other students start posting. But again, if you're going on vacation or you're going to have a busy week, you can certainly work ahead and get things done. Everything is open. So again, just kind of do your time management to fit the schedule that you have going on. I love this class. I hope you do too. I think it's a lot of interesting information that's in it. So hope you enjoy it.